Alright, I think we're all set, right? Wait. Yep, okay, audio's working. Is it just me, or does the game seem slightly laggy? Let's see if I can figure out what the cause of that is. Let's see. Yeah, okay, there we go. That better? Not really? Am I crazy, or have I just been playing too much Honkai, and now frame rates look weird to me in ER? Is that the problem? I don't feel like the game looked this stuttery. Whatever, it doesn't matter for screenshots, right? I'll close this just to be safe. And I guess we'll close the Discord thing. Oh, wait, you know what? I didn't check. No, I don't see anything else in the background that might be causing trouble, so whatever. Howdy, Xavier. Good to see you. I found another instance of fly particles. Oh, okay. How'd that work out exactly? Okay, yeah. I can't remember. Is this a Lothric asset? It feels like it's a Lothric asset. But I might be crazy. Yep, that looks good. Hey, Teen Sith! Good to see you! I'm getting shots of those lions you pointed out. Found them, as you can see. I think that was a pretty good one. Anything else here? Nope. Nope. Looking pretty typical. God, these windows look weirder now that I know that there's stuff blocking them. Gosh, how do I get rid of this emote shit in the corner of the chat? It is such an obnoxious thing YouTube added. Like, I don't care. I'm not using the chat. I'm just gonna respond to it. Some black non-realistic fly can be found in the Age of Dustborn ending. Oh. Is that something you can only find in the cutscene? If so, it might be difficult for me to get a good look at it then when I get to that part of the game. Granted, that assumes that I'm actually gonna still be stuck with Fia. I'm still banking on a Mikola ending when the DLC comes out. Nope. Nope, okay. Nope, okay. How about the exterior? I don't remember anything lion-like when I checked this way back, but I could have missed it. Where are you, Mr. Lion? Leo! Leo! Nope, not here. There's the corpse, though. You know, I shouldn't be surprised to see that. I really shouldn't. But I am. Nope. Just got the rug, which we already got shots of way back when. Oh, you know what? I never checked down here. We got some of those pews they keep in storage. Not pews. Wait, are these still called pews? I guess they are, huh? I want to say the wooden stuff on the ceiling might be Langdale assets, but I'll have, I also have a migraine right now. Aw, that sucks to hear. Hope that gets resolved. I might take a shot of it, just in case. Because why not? Alright. I'm gonna look to see if we can find where else those lion, this specific lion asset can be found. Like, can't we find these at the other chapels? Oh my god. I'm so used to my PS5 controller for map in Honkai. I feel so... I feel so beaten. I think it's... No, that's too far. Yeah, I think this is it. Oh, you know what? You know what it is? I think I'm just not used to having normal speed Elden Ring. I think that might be the problem. I think I've just been so used to ×5 that now that I'm playing the game normally again, it feels slow and stuttery. I bet you that's the problem. Ow! Oh. I forgot to turn off AI. Whoops. Always stealth. There we go. They look similar to the flies around the Dung Eater's corpse around table hole, but I can't tell if they are the Dung Eater, if the Dung Eater flies are a darker shade or not. Okay, so you think they might have just been a reskin? Okay. Woo. Now this area has tons of lion assets, so I would not be surprised if we find them here in the architecture. These are good old... Yeah, we don't have anything equipped here. These are good old, Lothric assets. Don't really see anything in the architecture here, but granted, it's mostly stone. Yeah, you got the pews. The pews I'm willing to, like, attribute to being just generic pews, and that doesn't really matter, because I think we also find them used as, like, generic seating in the Karian study hall. So, I'm not, like, gonna put, like, too much stock in seeing them in certain locations. But the lion stuff might be significant, so... Don't really see it. Just hawk stuff in this room. I figured if any room would have it, it would be here. But again, it's mostly stone. Next up is Godfrey's chamber. Wait, have we beaten Godfrey in this playthrough? I want to say yes. Yeah, still nothing, still stone. Alright, this stuff is mostly wood. So you got the stone, Beast Crest back there, you got it under the chair there. I just realized, are these repurposed pew assets? Oh, I think they are. Oh, that's cool. Lamau. Technically, all the fly particles are reskins of two different flies. Really? I thought there was, like, another one that actually looked really similar, that looked, like a completely different asset. It wasn't similar at all, but... I may be misremembering. It has been a while since we looked at flies. Liurnia Highway, Cliff Bottom Catacombs, Liurnia Highway. What would be another place where potential lion assets could be? Let's check Study Hall. I didn't see anything in what you reorganized, Teen Sith, but I'm gonna double check anyway, just to be absolutely sure. Could always be in an area that's easy to miss. So yeah, suddenly pews are back, but they're like reused like generic seating to like ornament stuff. So basically, we can say that they're being used to be like fancy chairs. Actually, you know what? Instead of chairs, it'd probably be more accurate to say fancy benches, right? They're used in the same way that you'd use a bench in a park. Well, there's something there. I don't know if it's a lion. I don't know. Kind of looks like a slow koala, if you ask me. Alrighty, this is the Karian banner we see at the manor, right? Yeah. There's a realistic one and non-realistic one. Okay, so there are two different kinds. Okay. But they're actually like reskins. I guess wouldn't that be like retextures? Because I think it's all 2D stuff, right? If I recall correctly. This is the thing we see in like the several like Karian grave areas and stuff. I wonder if it's supposed to be used as a grave though, or if it's like an altar. You got like the stand thing here, which is a little curious by itself. And this is a weapon on here, right? You got the witch statue. So you got the Renala witch statue, you got the cherubim. You got the old men with, like, you know, things. You got the hooded woman with cherubim stuff. But I can't tell if this is a... this might be supposed to be the vessel pourer statue. It's hard to tell, because you got the babe clearly with a vessel, but it's hard to say if the woman has one. Yeah, not sure. Probably should double check to see if those are only in areas that we can date till post Radigan introduction, though. Okay, these aren't the exact same assets we saw at the chapel. Yeah, that's the Karian Glintstone staff, and that's used by Karian knights, right? So potentially a knight is buried here. Though I guess that opens up the question of why. I mean, it's a bit weird because you can kill Miriam twice, and she's not a spirit, so it's kind of weird that you can kill her in both versions, but she's totally alive in both. So that's a little odd. There we go, pillars. This is the asset I think we saw at the... Yeah, I recognize this. So yeah, this is the asset we saw at the chapel. It's not the exact same, I don't think. But it seems to be using the same resources, at least. Okay. Okay. But no lions. Let's see. Church of the Cuckoo. Actually, you know what? That might actually be worthwhile. Kind of looks like it used to be a human face, but they drastically reduced the detail on it. Yeah, you're probably right. But yeah, they reduced the detail quite a bit, if so. Okay, yeah, same thing here. So this looks like generic fancy rafter assets, then. I still find this the most curious of all the banners. Because it's basically, it's similar to the dragon banners we see, like a fortified banner, except it's green instead of like a dark red. And it doesn't have the dragon on it at all, but like the design is very similar from like the generic, like, you know, decorations and stuff. And it's related to the cuckoo, so, makes you wonder. I don't think it's used elsewhere either. Like, I can't think of a place. I thought originally it might be Gelmir, but I'm pretty sure Gelmir has a more fancier, unique design to it. I got the altar there. Da-da-da. I think I have a screen scrap. They're, oh gosh, I hate this stupid emote shit they did. I think I have a screen cap. They're hard to spot, LOL. There we go. I can read if I scroll very carefully. One of these days, YouTube will undo this fuck up. Until then, we're stuck with this. Thank you for coming to my concert. I'll be here every night. There's lines on the shelving somewhere, like an embellishment. For Karian Study Hall, or... Let's see. I've stopped being particularly exhausted, just trying to style read fancy benches, yo. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think anything here. I'm pretty sure this is just the... I do not want to look at your ass, dude. Nope, nothing here, honestly. I don't recall seeing this rug that often either. Nope. Nope. Okay. Let's go from here. Pinged you on Discord with the screenshot when you have a sec. Gotcha. Let me take a look now then for you. Okay, so I did miss it somewhere. That really is small then. Alright, thanks, Teen Sid. We'll go back and grab it then. Let's just double check here. So it is on bookshelves. Oh, that's right. That's right. You don't have full access to the round table. Alright, alright. We'll go this way. And this way. Ooh. And this way, and this way, and this way. And there we go. Still nothing there. Let's go through America's room. Pardon me, girl. You're not using it anymore. It's fine. You have nothing here. Nope. Okay. Oh. Well, there we go. Oh gosh. I should have done this on my sorcerer character. At least I'd have a frickin' lantern. Actually, maybe I do. I just don't remember? Question mark? Nope, I never bought one on this character. Okay, but I don't think they're here. Alright, so here's the assets we see in Karia stuff. I don't know if it's Laying Dell, but it's at least Fortified Manor. It's used here for some of the support beams. So that's neat. No problem. Let's see. Erdtree Sanctuary might have stuff too, given how elaborately it's constructed. Let's double check there. Oh, I didn't realize the flower symbol was on the inside too. Huh. Neat. Gotta reuse those Dark Souls assets wherever you can, right? It's a squirrel. I don't care what anyone says, that's a squirrel. Oh, nice. Gosh, they reuse this asset so much from 3. It's honestly kind of hilarious. Yeah, we got that. Dark Souls 3 asset. Oh wow, they actually put tree stuff inside. That's actually kind of neat. Like, she. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Can you compare the gems on the Ench's armor and the Merchant's armor? I think I talked about that in the past stream. Yeah, I recall you mentioning that. Sure. Do we have a living merchant anywhere? Kale, maybe? Actually, I don't think I've killed many merchants in this playthrough. La Creatura! There are so many Bloodborne assets in the Eternal Cities. I would not be surprised given the Gothic style to those, so yeah, that would make sense.
Sorry. Terribly sorry. I didn't realise you came back.
Alright, I already have shots of Ench's head, so I'll be able to post those in the Elden Ring channel. I was saying, for the starving merchant, he could just take off some of these gems he's got on his clothes. Just wanting to throw that out there. Yeah, I think we're fine. Alright, Shaded Castle, right? That might have some of it. Oh no! Oh, there we go. Nope, this is just flat. Yeah, whatever you say. Not here. Actually, how the hell were you supposed to use... I do love sometimes when FromSoft just does stuff, because why not? Like, how the hell would you be expected to go on this bridge? Well... oh yeah, they actually loaded it in. Cool. Yeah, okay, this is all generic stuff. Nothing crazy. We have all the fake Millennia, quote-unquote, statues. I do love how there's apparently food just laid out here. Guess this all happened when they were preparing for lunch. Yeah, we're good. Don't see anything that I thought would be liney. I don't think there's anything at Mount Gelmir, right? Volcano Manor, would it? Hey, Varolf, good to see you. Have you noticed that the Tree Sentinel armor has a green, blue, red circle shape like the Elden Ring? A green, blue, red circles? What is this, RPG? Have you noticed the... I don't, actually. Also, hello, good to see you. Why do you think the Madness merchants are missing their donkeys? Wait, are they all missing their donkeys? Huh. Well, if that's true... I don't know, did they get him frenzied and they had to put him down, maybe? Maybe because they don't plan on traveling, they just want to isolate themselves somewhere, so they just kind of, like, settle down and let their steeds go free? I'll be honest, I don't know, I've never thought about that. No, not there. Not here. Obviously not here. Oh, Fort Line. Oh, is there someplace in Lingdell I missed? Not the bridge. Hey, Nicolino! Yes, I mentioned this every time, but you skip it, I guess. Whoops. Well, I saw it this time. That's what matters. Good to know. I'll have to look at the Tree Sentinel thing, Verolf, because I honestly can't recall what you're talking about. I didn't even know they had anything like that. Manor upper level. Grand Lifted Dectus. Alright, let's go back to Kari Manor and grab that shot. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no, it's at Kari's study hall, right? Yep. Damn it, I got the wrong location. I was like, wait a minute. Pretty sure I got all the shots here. Actually, you know, I should check the bookshelves just to be safe, though. Is there really nothing on the shelves in particular? Okay, no. This is a totally pure bookshelf. Oh. There's also a large island encircling all the northwest of the lands between. You mean this? What do you think? What do you think's on the island? Island this close implies other cultures near lands between. Oh, do you mean further out? I assume you mean this one. I don't really expect there to be much of a connection with the gems, but I thought that would be interesting to get a closer look to compare them. Well, I agree. It's good to at least know, because who knows? We could find an idea that the Sun Capital and the Wandering Merchant, the Nomadic Merchants, actually have a cultural connection. You never know. That could end up cropping up. I don't see it at this moment, but I could see, like, if that's true, then a DLC might be able to expand on it and be like, oh, cool, we actually had hints about that. I don't think it's here, right? I don't know what that's supposed to be. Is that supposed to be like a serpent? A gorilla? Like, what? A hippopotamus? I don't know. Oh, you can see the island from West Liurnia and Mikola Hailing Tree. Gotcha. I'll have to take a look at it, because I did not know that there was an actual island in-game. I don't know, maybe future DLC after Mikola's Dream World. I said it before, I would really like it if there is no Elden Ring 2, Miyazaki and FromSoft just keep revisiting Elden Ring and add updates to it with expansions. I would find that incredibly neat. Alright, where are these things I missed? Teen Sith did not lie to me, so it's somewhere here. I'm apparently just blind, though. Where are you? Where are you? Is it bookshelves on a lower level instead? Well, it's not these, because these are in the wall, right? Yeah. I think that's some sort of cat? That's a cat? God, no wonder I don't like cats. Oh. They are on the lower level. But not the upper level. Instead, you have the torches. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Huh. They replaced the lions with lighting. Someone in the architecture side didn't get the memo. Okay. Back down we go. Try to make sure. I mean feline in general. I stand by my statement. There we go. Exactly as teens It said. This will be useful in the future. Yeah, I think this is good. So many cobwebs, yeah. Look at all those webs. It looks almost like, this one here almost looks like, what's that stuff called? Silly string? I think it is? Yeah, silly string. You know, you shake it in the can, it goes psh, all over people's hair and crap. Is a bitch to get out. We love our lion lore. We stand lions in this house. Lascar. Okay, so where else? So where would we find these bookshelves, possibly? I don't think they're in here. Maybe Castle Soul. I may have forgotten them in Castle Soul, but let's look at the Wesley Ernia thing first. Should I be able to see it from Revenger's Shack, Rolf? Is that an area where I can find this island thing? Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, God. There we go. Huh. Yeah, there's some kind of landmass there. I don't know if it's... One second. Really? Rain, rain, go away! Come back another day! Yep, still a little foggy. But yeah, you're right, you can see, landmass way off into the distance. Hello, Loki in chat. Hello, Kimley. It's basically a continent in the distance. I'll be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if that's supposed to represent the regular human world outside the lands between, right? Like, that's supposed to be, like, what some of the lands that the Tarnished come from, right? I would not be surprised if that's what it's supposed to represent. Like, the horizon where you can see, like, lands off in the distance across the Sea of Fog. That's my first thought when I see something that broad and expansive off in the distance. The landmass is clearly visible from the Halig tree. Unfortunately, I don't have the Halig tree on this character, and I'm too lazy to switch over to Sorcerer. But yeah, that's neat. Oh. Sure, why not? God, times 5 speed. Why are you betraying me? There we go. Where's the other one? Oh, there. Times 5 speed, why are you betraying me? Gotta have times 5 the button mashing. Grand Lift, yada yada. Forbidden Lands, yada yada. Where else would we potentially find lions? I guess we should just check Volcano Manor, simply for completionist sake, if nothing else. I just noticed that I have maxed out the playtime numbers on my main character in Elden Ring. Wait. You mean... Oh. You mean these numbers? Let me guess, the max is 9999999. If so, Xavier, all I have to say is, how long have you left the game on idle? Because I know I have quite a few times. So I'm kind of scared how many days you might have just kind of left it sitting. Yeah, no one cares about you. Yeah, I get it, buddy. I don't want to fight you right now. Don't see you there. gotta go. See you later, buddy. Oh. Ow. Ah, right. I will save. Fix your back. We don't allow gamer posture here, kids. Yeah. Oh! There are hawks in the table. Well, shit. I'm gonna be adding that to my data. And there are lions in the sides. Woo! Yeah! I stand lion lore. This is like such a jank, yeah, this is better composition. It's so dark! Oh, this is the lion's here too. We have to do this on my sorcerer character at some point. It makes sense. Rykard may have been an adult during Godfrey's time as Elden Lord. Oh no, this isn't relevant to Godfrey. I'm talking about this for the Banished Knight era, because they're the ones who first built this, right? So this is like a throwback to their time. I'm like, yay, farm colonist lore. Always good to see. And a dude under the line, too. It's like, yeah, that poor man. He's a sub. Look, I came upon something weird. I'm certain Mausoleum Knight at Nameless Eternal City did a Deathlight version of Shabriri's Howl, but I haven't seen it a second time. I cannot find any reference to it. Mausoleum Knight at Nameless Eternal City did a Deathlight version of Shabriri's Howl. I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever seen that. If so, it was such a long time ago, I definitely don't remember it. So yeah, that's interesting. It seems like the LB main buildings, such as castles, except Lingdell, were owned by a culture close to the Storm/Dragon/House by being ones. Okay, Lands Between. I was about like, wait, what's LB for a second? Okay, so Lands Between. Okay, so, yes. As I've illustrated in Erdtree's beginning, you have the Far Missoula culture. So you have Far Missoula over here. Then they migrate over, probably via the bridge that once went from here all the way to down there. All the way over to Altus Plateau. They establish relations with the local tribe, who established the Sun Capital, and then the Farum colonists and Sarash established the fortified manor. They then go into places like Castle Sol, Wyndham, Fort Lyde, Volcano Manor, not Shaded Castle. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, the Highway Lookout Tower. And they establish themselves, right? Then Godfrey comes in, and basically, you know, we know what happens. He's Godfrey. He comes through, cleans house. Now, all of this has been conquered from America. Some of them escaped, and they established and created the Caria Manor. Renala, well, the Liurnia doesn't like that, with the Caria Manor and them attacking and shit. So then Renala's like, I shall lead you and save you. And then she's like, okay, I've taken their castle from you. Now I'm royalty. Obey me now, right? And then you have all these prisoners and stuff who America exiles. They make relations with the new Carian royalty here, and they establish the Causeway all the way to establish the penal colony at Stormveil. Stormvale. Then later on, the penal colony at Stormvale rebels, and then they establish all their bases. You got Morn Castle over here. You got the lookout tower here, the lookout tower there. You got the, which again, these are part of like smaller, larger, but like, you know, small fortifications. Like there's walls and stuff that clearly there was more there at one point. You got Fort Height, you get Fort Faroth, you got Fort Gale, you get, of course, the Celia Gateway, the Redmane Castle. So all of that then gets built as they spread across here trying to assert themselves. Then Godfrey comes through and conquers all this again, and then as we know, once he finishes up in Caelid, that's when he gets the boot from America. So yeah, all of that is basically one continuous farm culture. I imagine it's the Deathbird Scream attack. So you think he just mistook it, Teen Sith? Okay. Cainhurst ladies have a similar attack, though they have their heads, kind of is the operative word. I haven't seen that either. If that's true, that's very cool. Yeah, if it's so rare, I don't want to try to force it right now when I'm doing other stuff, but yeah, that's something to look at in the future for sure. Yeah, this is Castle Soul. But yeah, so like most of the Norman-style buildings have a cultural link that traces back to Banished Knights. Then obviously you get the obvious Erdtree stuff, like this very starkly different, like more Gothic style or chapel in the middle of all this Norman, right? So this is of course a later edition when Godfrey takes over. But this is why I see the lion imagery as not strictly just Godfrey and Golden Lineage. It can also apply to Farum Azula or Farum colonists. Sort of just depends on the context we find the stuff in. Yeah, nothing here. I'm pretty sure nothing in here, right? We're pretty safe here. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's the same as the Stormvale Chapel, so we should be good. Let's see. What's good? Are you kidding me? You are flipping kidding me. Well, Elden Ring is a perfect game with no flaws whatsoever. Yep. None. Moving on. Pretty sure there's no lions in the torture chamber. Yeah. Oh, can I get you waving your banner again by chance, buddy? But like, you know, without this, ideally. Okay, like, sir. I have 12,000 rings, so. Well, is there any way I can die? Come on. Come on. Ah, fine. Well, it was an honor, everyone. Hey, Night Scout, good to see ya. Hi, Loki. What does the Japanese text say about the Langdale soldier ashes? Ian says they fight their battles defensively, so I'm curious if the army has a cultural change over the years. Sure. I'm pretty sure I had those in my most recent draft. Let me double check Altus Unification Wars. Actually, maybe not. I think I had the armor, but not the ashes. Saves and quit? Yeah, but I'm lazy. I'm too lazy to just save and quit the game and wait for the loading screen for that. Anyway, let us see. Also, from Kimley, he fell from the horse and did it so weird. I tried for hours to grab footage, I could not trigger it. Huh. He fell from the horse and did it, huh? Interesting. So let's see. Ashes. Langdell soldier? Is it one soldier or two? Isn't it like a soldier and two guys, or is that just the Radon people? Let me just type in Langdell. One of these days, I'll just download the actual document onto my PC hard drive so this stupid Control F is faster. One of these days. Oh, wait, I think I passed it. Am I crazy? Yeah, I'm crazy. No, that's a map. There we go, Langdell soldiers. So let's see, English is... The soldiers of Langdell fight their battles defensively. During the shattering, they were ramparts, Okay, so spirits of two soldiers. The battles of the Lodale soldiers are battles of basically, yeah, defense, protection. In the shattering, they were like the castle wall, the rampart of the royal capital. Yeah, I don't see any issue with what the English says. Seems pretty on point. Two soldiers, they have great shields. If the question is if there's a cultural shift, I don't think so, because the way it's written, my impression is they're talking about the current soldiers. They're not necessarily talking about, like, the soldiers during, like, Godfrey's era. Especially when they're trying to mention the shattering. Loki doesn't know the quit out method. F, lol. No, I refuse. I'm lazy. I mean, clearly it saves me more time to just run all the way from the spawn point back through the shortcut here. No. Obviously. Alright. Can I do it from this angle? Actually can. That's perhaps the biggest shocker. Alright. There we go. Got the lion imagery. I wish it was like concept art. It was a little clearer. But whatever. It is what it is, right? You gotta make do with what you got. The pattern on Niall's chest is the same on the Everjail's, blue glowing incisions on the center. Is it? I'll take a shot of it anyway, but... let's see. Has Loki seen the new Zully video? Zeus. I keep saying the actual character, not the cool YouTuber. Zully the Witch video about Golden Eyes in Elden Ring. Yes, I technically helped Zully with that, but in like the most minimal, like minor way possible. So I didn't even mention it when I tweeted it out, but yes, I've seen that vid. I'm pretty sure I retweeted it on Twitter. Not gonna use the new name. It's a lion! Oh yeah, it's a lion. It's a wonderful Stormveil lion. Let's see. I don't think it's an exact match, but the Everjails look brambly. Good to know. I think this is just supposed to represent... I think this is just like this was modeled with the idea of the Exile Thorns thing back when, you know, those thorns were actually meaningful to the Exile soldiers and Banished Knights in that respect. Same with the back here, with like the briars. It still kind of works in the context of Stormveil and Castle Sol. But obviously it's not as clean-cut as like the original idea from the design. Anyway. Any other shots I didn't get last time? Nope. Ah! Fine. I'll quit. You broke me, Jet. My laziness beat my laziness. Loading screen! There we go. Alright, where else can we go? Not here. Alright, so Ordina wouldn't have anything. Hailing Tree I don't think would have anything. We checked Stormvale. I can't think of... Maybe Castlemorn? No, I don't think Castlemorn has any, like, bookshelves or things for... Redmane has, like, simple, basic bookshelves, but I don't think it has anything that would have the lion imagery. Nothing at Celia. I'd like to see all eye textures in a document at some point. I can ask Zuli about that. If she has, like, all the textures on hand. And if she can hand those over, I'll compile them. Huh, I've been trying to pin down when the Thorn sources were initially subjugated, as I imagine that's where Thorn equaled punitive comes from. At least I haven't found something, I haven't found some... Gotta scroll again, darn. I haven't found something pre-Giant War that has that. I'll be honest, I don't think the Thorn Sorcerers existed prior to Marika sending prisoners up to the mountaintops. Like you said, you can't really find anything that can be firmly dated pre-Giant War. I think it's because it literally is just something Marika did starting with the Giant War and the punishment to the Giants. I think that's where the association with thorns and stuff comes from. I think it's purely because Marika seems to have a botanical interest, as we see from her room in the fortified manor, right? So I honestly think the Thorn Sorcerers are a byproduct of Marika's imprisonment standards. And not sort of, an influence. Yeah. Plants! Plants! So many plants! You otherwise only see them... Yeah, it's downstairs. I'm like, wait a second. Can't remember. Here. And in the servant / soldier quarters here. YouTube Hank links, I'll just post in the Discord. There's a Reddit post with tons of eye textures in one big image. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so Xavier knows about that one. Okay. I guess that's not as helpful. It was a very fun video seeing the patterns of eyes. I agree. I thought Zuli did a great job with that vid. Her return has been great. It doesn't feel like anything's changed since she stopped posting for a while for personal family stuff. And it's great to see everyone back in the swing of things. I think Smotown said that, like, his Karia video is going to come out in, like, a week, so I'm interested in seeing how that turns out. Apparently, my observations were useful, so we'll see how that affects or changes anything in his vid. I think it's gonna be a really cool stuff this week. Oh yeah, Mimic Fields turn user into potted plants in Lane Dell too, for what that's worth. Oh yeah, Night Scout, did we ever confirm if the statue that the Mimic Veil transforms you into is limited to Lane, like Altus, quote unquote, in general, or just or just like the Altus area, the non-capital outskirts area, with the hooded statue. I can't remember if that was ever cleared up. One of these days we'll have to do a Mimic Veil run, where we just go around transforming into stuff at Mimic Veil areas and see if there's what the limitations are. Yeah, nothing new on the lion front here either. Okay. Can I survive this? No. No, I cannot. Alrighty, we'll go here then. Do you have the Mick Veil? Not on this character, I don't. I might have it on my sorcerer, because I think I just looted shit on that playthrough. So I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing here. How about in here? Nope, it's all stone. No lions in this stone. What is this, actually? I guess it's fur? I've never really thought about the cape thing before. Lion seems loosely associated with farm/Godfrey stuff, and I haven't found much for what I'm guessing is Radigan's Elden Lord era. Because I don't think Radigan's Elden Lord era is defined in the architecture, really. It's mostly focused on the religious and incantation side of things, with, like, fundamentalism and stuff. Though you have theorized, Teen Sith, that the statue of the quote-unquote saint might be Radigan, so... I mean, there is that, you could argue, for sure. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. I think Teen Sith, though, did mention in the post she made. Let me see. You know, I'm gonna call this thing down before I kill myself. Yeah, there they are. So yeah, we do have the lion assets here. Same as Fortified Manor, I assume. Yeah. So that's all consistent. All line systems have been embedded into FA. Yeah. I'm trying to think. What do we have? Yeah, I mean, it's better than, I guess, in Dark Souls, where, like, 5 times out of 10, at least, the lion would just be generic symbol of strength and bravery and shit for a king. Didn't really have a specific connection. To be honest, though, it's really only with Lothric that there was anything meaningful about using lion imagery. I want to fight Sirash in the DLC, so do I. Like I said, I have 0 expectations. I'm expecting, like, the absolute bare minimum from this DLC. So I don't know what it's gonna have, but I'd be happy with anything it does have. It's one of those things where I'm just like, you know what? This DLC is probably gonna be a huge disappointment for a lot of people, but it can't disappoint me. I have rock bottom expectations for what it's gonna do. Just give me Mikola and his dream world, and that's the only thing you gotta do to meet my standards. Everything else is a bonus. Yeah, there's nothing gonna be here, right? These are just normal Celia buildings, so... Yeah, we don't care about you. I forget, is this a rot one? Yeah, this is a rot one. Okay. Did I do something with the lighting? I feel like this area is weird for midday. No, I guess not. I guess I'm just crazy. So the walls of Langdell are built by the Banished Knight culture as well, right? No. That is decidedly different. That said, we do, and I'm going to be talking about this in my upcoming thesis, I've got that all posted on the website drafts now that the final draft's done. It's just gonna be adding all the reference images, which I'm collecting now, right? Hence the stream. But yeah, the only caveat is that when some of the banished knights got banished, obviously, as America's speech says, you have they were given the option of either being sent to the frontier with no power. Yeah, we've got to go this way. I always forget, like, the exact route back to the main building. The one house we can go inside in all of this upper quarter. Oh my god, and I always screw it up. But yeah, America gave the option. It's either you can be banished to the frontier, powerless, or... I am so lost. Whatever, I'm here. Yay! I found my way inside! Woo! Or you could become part of her order, right? And those who chose to become part of the order got this nice big fancy house, it seems. It doesn't seem like there were that many if it's just the one house, but I digress. And they, you know, as you can see, they gilded their Banished Knight equipment right now. It's all gold and stuff. It's like, yay, it's all golden. Same with their weapons and stuff over here. It's hard to see in this lighting, but when you use brightness and stuff, you can tell, yeah, it's all gilded. And then, this is, of course, the building, which connects directly to the ramparts. Which, of course, has the stores and stuff that you find here. Oh, wait, whoops, wrong one. There we go. Yeah, so all this rampart stuff, right? So it's all, like, it connects directly to the ramparts, and the ramparts, of course, take you to, like, the inside of these store areas. This is all blocked off, but this, there, and we see the more Banished Knight equipment along with... Wait, where is it? Yeah, there's the swords and weapons, and there's the armor. Terrible, terrible lighting right now. Am I out? Am I seriously out of, I can't even craft items. Lol. I don't have any Brightstones. Is that the rot one, Loki? It's just, okay, that's the normal one. I saw the red stuff and I was just like, oh, okay, it's rot. You forgot that with a religious era comes a lot of fancy stuff as Catholics taught us. Oh, that's true. I agree with you, Teen Sith. There could have been a lot more done with, like, Radigan's era and stuff. But I think they really wanted to kind of show the legacy of the Farum Colonist era and of the Farum Colonists and Godfrey. I don't think they wanted to have that be lost from the environmental storytelling, so they didn't really give Radigan much. But yeah, I agree with you. They could have done a lot more. Like, you could have done, like, maybe have the churches of Radigan have a different style of, like, church from the others, but, like, yeah. We got what we got, right? Speaking of... There really aren't that many churches of Radigan, right? There's the two used for the pilgrimage, right? So you got the Balaam Highway one. Then, yeah, the Church of Pilgrimage. These are all Churches of America, if I recall. These are all Churches of America, if I recall. And then there's this one at the Stormcaller Church. Is that it? Is it really just 3 churches? Man, there was a mouse near my cookies! Oh my. Might want to deal with that. Langdale's walls seem to have the Windows walkway on the walls that the Sun Realm shield displays. It's not really the same. The Sun Capital has a lot more curves with the angles and stuff. Also, this stuff is a lot more plain or flat. There might still be Sun Capital DNA in modern Langdale. That I would love to see if the DLC like reuses these assets but like pretties them up like in Stormvale. Like, gives them, like, the unique angular stuff we see on the Sunrealm shield. But, like, I don't know, like, retextures these, like, I don't know, like, brighter white or something. That would be cool. I would love to see something like that. That'd be a nice little bit of continuity, then. Thou art yet to become a god or whatever line does give me the impression Radigan felt like he had something to prove, not gonna lie. I mean, his entire character is driven by the fact that he feels like he's, like, incomplete. Like, you have to keep in mind, Marika basically woke up one day to discover that she's now a he, and has the hair of the giant she hated, right? But at the same time, there's another her, who is obviously just her. So there's, like, there's this huge existential crisis that Radigan goes through because of that, right? And so his entire, like, character is driven by this need for identity and understanding how he can have his own identity, never seeming to realize how he, by his nature, has his own identity by default. And that, he should just, he kind of goes through the Seath problem, that he's never just happy with what he has. Obviously very different from Seath, not trying to, but kind of in that, like, one aspect, I can see where the influence might be. Radigan architectural style is Upper Langdale, mimicking in real-life 18th century European-style architecture. The golden aura represents that part of human history. You mean this? I don't know. All of this seems pretty, with the use of the lions and some of the statuaries and stuff. All that seems pretty Godfrey era. I'll be honest. I don't think anything in Langdale dates strictly back to Radigan. I think a lot of what we see in Langdale was pretty much established by the time Radigan is there. Because you have to keep in mind, the dragon we have here, and the stuff that he destroys and things like that, kind of tell us that most of this architecture we see, like parts of Upper Langdale, Lower Langdale, all of this, was already here by the time the Dragon War happens. Which, at least for me, I would date to pretty late in Godfrey's reign. Like, it would be around, like, the end of, like, the second big epoch I would put in Godfrey's reign. I don't know if I do go that late with the dripped out parts of Langdale. Yeah, I would not say they're that late in terms of the architecture and stuff. They all seem pretty consistent to, like, one singular era, like, like, around the early period, like, as, like, the early period of Godfrey's reign transitions into, like, the middle period, I would put. That's probably the best way I should put it, instead of, like, first, second, and third epochs or whatever. But, like, early, mid, and late Godfrey. The housing stuff looks like, Byzantinian, if you ask me, Verol. I don't think it's 18th century. It looks to me like a lot of Romanesque architecture you'd see in Istanbul. Good old Constantine. We're not going to find any lion stuff here. I think we've exhausted the areas where lion, like little lion imagery might appear. I think that's all that stuff for today. Uh-oh. Oh no. Game? Game crashed. Oh yeah, check if the golems kill those nobles. They do. I can confirm that already. Speaking of ancient origins, I've had a question regarding some statues, but it involves the one in Malekith's boss room, so I don't know if you'd want to go to the main and no-clip a wall. Are you talking about the, Well, I mean, my game crashed, so I might as well, right? I can always, no-clip on my Sorcerer playthrough in Far Missoula. I don't mind doing that. Not Lower Langdale, Upper Langdale. I think we have two different definitions of what Upper Langdale is. If you're talking about, like, the Sanctuary and stuff. I mean, the Sanctuary and stuff, the main features that I associate it with is, Greco-Roman period. Especially with the, especially with, like, Marika's bedchamber and stuff. Very much, it's the Parthenon, right? I'm pretty sure. Or is it the Pantheon? No, I think it's Parthenon. Oh my god. Ah, so slow! And spoil yourself. Yeah, as if I'm spoiling myself. The boss room that's, like, in, like, so many trailers and, like, loading screens. Yeah, I'm gonna... I'm on the wrong character anyway. It occurred to me that she might have the same hairstyles as the mayor holding a spear statue. I think it's just generic long-haired girl hairstyle, but sure. I can at least look at it. Why not? Kneeling goddess statue, yeah. Oh yeah, my man, I love it too because it crashes in the exact same way. Like it stutters a bit, then it seems like it's fine, and then it stutters again. I'm like, at least it's consistent. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, there we go. We got golden. All right, let's where is this? Now, keep in mind, chat. This assumes that I can actually go through this and load it in without actually entering the boss room. Again, I don't want to ruin the cutscene for the Let's Play, so again, we're gonna avoid that. Okay. No, it does in fact show itself. That's cool. Well, at least it's loading the stuff that isn't going to affect my thing. Oh no, look at all these lions. Hey, buddy. Stop looking at that dagger if you want to cut yourself so bad. Okay, so clipping into the wall. Oh. Okay, so there's wall behind there. Cool. Oh, cool. It's supposed to be part of that wall. That's neat. I don't know if it... Yeah, I don't think it perfectly aligns, especially with how low quality, like, the wall gets below that point, but that's kind of neat. Anyway. Oh, wow. There's actually a moving effect to this imagery. I guess that makes sense. I never thought about it, though. I thought it was just kind of glowing by itself. Nice. The power of gold. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think we need to clip. Hello. Concerned little wolves. They're hollow on the inside. I don't know why, I just find that incredibly funny. What's the best angle on her? She's got this plant thing in her hair. She's got this headband. Almost perfect. Well, we'll just have to deal with Malekith in the background. Not the worst thing in the world. Stop. Stop. Stop! Stupid wolf! Save me from this wolf! Will someone rid me of this petulant wolf? Hello, ma'am. Smile for the camera. You know that Miyazaki was directing the artist to be incredibly particular about the fingers. You know he had that conversation with someone in the office. He says, no, and you gotta make sure that she looks like that she is completely at peace on the face, and yet simultaneously, loosely grasping in between the fingers as if she's slightly unsettled. Ooh la la, scandalous! Somebody tell! Somebody tell good old Placky his wife's a hussy. Bell-shaped, you say? Yeah, the flowers do look kind of like they remind me somewhat of the lotuses. Lol, the fully rendered feet. it's 2 feet too on top of each other. That's the best part. On top of the paw. This is the deepest lore. The secret relationship between Newman and Beast. The untold story. That's the real reason that Plackey's god left him. Because her affair was discovered with one of the Beast priests. She looks scared of the wolves closing in around her. I would not call this face scared, but, you know, that's just me. I also do not think that these look very intimidating, but, you know, that's just me. I don't think there's anything else we can really get out of these close-ups. Nope. I like how his tail clips through. That's like the only real thing that clips through for this statue. Well, this guy, these tails kind of clip through each other. I get the feeling these were 4 separate statue assets that got set up. During development here. I refuse to believe that these were all part of like one person's modeling. There's just too much clipping. I guess a closer look at the faces like this. A side profile to get a little bit more of that collar. There's no flowers on this side, right? No, it's only on the left side. Maybe if the teeth rendered, they look a bit scarier. Are there teeth in the concept art even? I'm actually kind of curious. I don't know, guys. Trying to argue that in a beast temple, with the Elden Ring above it and all that, like, this is like the holiest of holy places, and you're trying to say that the person at the center is supposed to be intimidated or scared of the beast surrounding it. I just don't think that works. It honestly screams more protection of their god. It really reads more as like a protectiveness than like an intimidation or wariness to them. Like they're concerned for her constantly. But she's just doing her job as god. Which, by the way, this word for temple here is actually the word for house of God. The more you know. America Disney princess confirmed. America's great grandma or something. Anyway, what's a good place to look at the other statue that's we can more definitively define as America? The same temple has a lot of dead beastmen lodged into pillars screaming, so it's a pretty messed up temple. I mean, their whole religion, all the temples in Farum Azula and the entire, like, city itself is set up like that. So, I don't know, that kind of cancels it out. It's all neutral at that point. Oh. Do I still have... Oh, wow, I really don't have the stealth... Okay. There we go. Stealth enabled. Do we see any of the same stuff here? No, we don't. Not even the headband. Yeah, it's completely different here. Yeah, this is more like what I was saying. It's like generic, like, quote-unquote woman hair. It's like, ah, yes, it'll be long, kind of poofy. That's about as defined as they'll make it. Yeah, all the foliage and stuff is everywhere except her head. Seems like their culture's way of venerating the dead, yeah. It seems to be the lion stuff in particular seems to be the idea that like some of them like I guess degenerate back to wildness or ferocity or whatever, like they lose their humanity, which we kind of see in the modern Farm Azula with those stranded ones who are like, you know, like eating corpses on all four legs or whatever, right? So it seems pretty consistent in that regard. That's just sort of like, well, Old Yeller gotta be taken out back, chained to a pillar, embedded into the rock. Uh-huh. For a second, I thought that was like a vulgar militia. I was like, what the hell are you doing there? You're supposed to be downstairs. Okay, chat. I think that's everything. Thanks for checking the statues here. No problem. No problem, Night Scout. It was a very simple request and a very interesting question to answer. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Like, I guess I could check if the carriages might have lion imagery, but I'll be honest, I don't care. I don't care what coffin carriages got me. Yeah, nothing here either, right? It's just regular camps and stuff. Okay, I think that's everything, chat. So, let's see. Karya Manor, Karya Study Hall. We didn't find it at Fortified Manor. Oh no, we did on the throne room section. And that's about it. Not a lot of lion imagery that I can remember. Obviously, I'm talking about the small lion stuff. I'm not talking about the carpets or the rugs or like some of the big stuff you see in Stormvale or whatever, right? I'm talking about that specific image we can find at Karya Manor in the study hall. I'm pretty sure that stuff is reused from Lothric assets, I think. But I think the way it's used, we could definitely say, okay, yeah, farm colonist makes sense. Oh, yes, the Divine Tower lifts and stuff, yeah. Yeah, okay, the lifts have it too. Okay, yeah. But yeah, so all of it's really consistent with, like, Farm Azula, Farm Colonists, construction, and potentially, at least in the case of the study hall, Erdtree, like, Radigan, like, post-Radigan marriage and stuff during all and all that stuff, so, yeah, okay. Nothing, like, too off the wall. Seems good. So I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need for the Altus Unification Wars? I guess we can always do that in another stream. But let me think. We got the battlefields. I don't think we'll need anything for the America section. Yeah, because that's already covered in the Erdtree's beginning. In fact, I need to add more illustrations to Erdtree's beginning now that we've got that O'Neill, now that we've got all the, not O'Neill, the Niall, screenshots. I don't recall there being lion stuff here, but just to be sure. Huh. Isn't this the tree imagery we see on actual banners, but like in 3D? I don't remember this being a 3D image. Am I crazy? Am I nuts? Maybe I'm just nuts, but this kind of looks like that tree, tip to the banners that we see in Langdale camps already. Well, we got whatever that's supposed to be. We got the ring. Back to whatever that's supposed to be. Ring. Yeah, and it just continues with, like, the giant tree imagery thing in the down the middle, right? Yeah. I want to say it almost looks Serpentine, but it's so fucking, like, abstract and, like, low poly that I honestly don't know if I can say with any degree of certainty. Like, I'm starting to see a wolf face in that like, blob. I swear that was flat, LOL. That's what I thought. I was like, what? Let's see. Do you want to take a closer look at the lightning orbs? Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. That's smart. You did mention that last time, Xavier. Okay, let's see. Night Scout's got something to say, too. The tails of the lion in the Colosseum, Chapel Wake said, turn into flowers and flower stems, too. Do they? Regarding, oh, let me see, because it seems like it'll. Regarding America's weird bed chamber, do you think that bed might have originally been for Siraj? Its weird shape fits a lounging cat better than a human. I've seen Roman chairs and bed, quote unquote beds that are similarly shaped like that. So I don't think it has anything particularly liony in mind. I'll be honest, I think it's only a bed so far as she laid on it while she was doing her work, similar to Roman senators and stuff. Because they had the little, like, bed chair thing that they would do, where they would lay down on their sides and stuff, right? Like, everyone knows the meme with, like, the Roman emperor and shit, right? From those old films. The actual bed chamber I think she actually slept in was, of course, at the fortified manor, and then later at that one building that's not sealed up in the clergy quarter with the Erdtree Sanctuary. Okay. Right. Ooh. So many turtles, I just noticed. Oopsie. I'll be honest, Xavier, I can see more and more of the Ice Lightning connection. I don't know if it's there, but like just getting a freeze frame of it, I can see it. I don't think I have any living Ice Lightning bosses though, unfortunately. Roman ones were more flat and diagonal, if I recall correctly. I think I've seen some round ones, pretty sure. But yeah, that's something to do more research into. But if the idea is like Siraj like laying on beds and stuff, I think I say it in Erdtree's beginning. I think Siraj just kind of rested here in this like kind of like zoo cage style garden here. I think that would be like where him and his lion buddies would like lay down and like rest. Yeah, it looks like generic Lane-Del tree thing. Gotcha. Okay, I'm not crazy then. Romans love their chairs and beds. That's true, yeah. Because keep in mind, the term for bed chamber for America, as well as for Moog and stuff, is also a term to refer to just the innermost chamber of a place, which makes sense in both contexts. Obviously, you have, of course, like... I guess you could argue whether the Elden Throne's in a quote-unquote chamber, right? But, like, this for sure is, like, some, like, it's the place you have to go deepest into the entire area to get to it, right? Through the dungeon. And same thing with, like, Moog Palace and stuff, right? So you could argue there's a little bit of wordplay involved there. Have you looked at the clovers I mentioned? No, I don't think so. I don't think we looked at plants this stream. Remind me again where we can find those, Xavier. It's slipping my mind. Same type of golden tree decoration we often see in Lane-Del top real later. Okay, yeah. I'm definitely not insane. That's good to know. I'm like, that looks so much like it, but I can't remember without having like a side-by-side comparison. Because I don't remember those things ever being 3D. Actually, maybe I'm crazy. Let's check the... I think there's like one or two around here, right? It's in the grass underground, okay. Thank you. Alright, let's look for the banners. Banners, 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 banners. There we go, banners. Oh my goodness, those things actually are 3D. I've never realized that. I always thought they were flat. Huh. The more you know. It looks so awkward seeing it now that it's 3D. Like, it's one of those things I can't unsee, and I hate it. It looks like someone took two assets and just kind of, like, overlapped them so awkwardly. Looks so weird. Alright, back underground. Back to the coal mines. There we go. I think it's also on top on America's bed chamber. Oh. Alright. These are the clovers, right? Yep, those looks like clovers, alright. I don't know how unique these things are. I'll take a screenshot just to be safe. Alright, Marika's bedchamber. Come on! Come on! Load! There we go. Beautiful. Oh. Alright, so let's see. Leaves. On top of America's bedchamber. So, you think it would be, like, up here? I'm not quite seeing it. Is this one? Oh my god, this one's 3D too. I hate it! Now I'm gonna see that whenever I look at that thing, and it's gonna stick out like a sore thumb to me. I can't find it. For tree lord, a shot of the empty Nox chair crypts might be handy. Check if they might look like conifers. Oh, the thing on the back of the chairs, right? I don't see it. I think you can find them on the surface. At least I haven't seen them there yet. Oh. Then what are you referring to when you're talking about on top of America's bedchamber? Oh, do you mean the actual tree thing from the banners? That if so, then yeah. We just saw that. Okay, I thought you were still talking about the clovers. Okay. Let's go to the chair crypt thing. The thing that Nardi loves to dunk on. Not last protag. Poor last protag. I'm sorry. What's his name? TA, Tarnished Archaeologist. Yeah. No, this isn't empty though. Let's go to another one. Let's go. Yeah, sure. We'll go here. I think the consensus for Protag servers, the chair crypt might be depicting a root system, but I'm on the fence. It's definitely planter tree related. I'll be honest, I think it might just be generic artistic imagery to fill up the space. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be anything in particular. At least anything of significance in particular, I should say. But I don't know. I've been like giving too much thought to the chair crypt, so there might be something to it. Yeah, I don't care. Hello? Hello there? Goodbye. Hello? Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be anything in particular. This just looks like a whole lot of shapes to me. It's like if you told me if this was something special, like, I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be generic nature imagery at best? I can't tell if this stuff is black because of the shadowing, it's not textured properly, or what. Alright, let's see if we can find more of those clovers downstairs. No, those things are supposed to be, like, silvery, I guess, so it must be the shadowing that's causing them to look pitch black. Let's go here. Yeah, it's supposed to be silver, I think. Yeah. I'm not seeing the clovers in this specific section. Maybe somewhere far away from all, like, the silver jizz. The glowy jizz. Not seeing it. Not seeing it. Nope. Shelve this for later, but notable that all the silver tiers found here in Noxtella are found along the river, which flows from the nameless Eternal City. Just want to keep that, like, kind of, like, shelved for potential theory crafting later. Then you got these ugly abominations of nature. Let's try Ancestral Ports. Hold still. I think they might have been there, but the colored gray, I didn't see them when I was looking. Like, these I can clearly see. Not so sure about the ones in the other area. Well, let's see. Maybe in Ainsel, if I can find it earlier parts of Ainsel River, and maybe I can find the connection point. Here should be good, right? There we go. Let's find some good lighting. This goes too deep. Yeah, they don't really have grass here. Ah, nope. Here we go. We found it. Okay, yeah, so it is in Ainsel River, earlier sections. Now I follow the path all the way down. The clovers definitely won't appear in water. Yeah, definitely not in the watery sections. That's why I'm trying to find, like, edges of places where there isn't water, strictly, right? Like, someplace on the quote-unquote shore. Okay, so we go through the sluice gate. Takes us over here. I forgot this is a one-way path. Yeah, I just see normal leaves. I do not see these clovers. Ah, maybe here? No, that's just generic patches. No, this is just earthy land. Generic grass. Yeah, they're not using it for this, for Noxtella. This is gonna be weird. Because most of the area is waterlogged. When I saw that might have been, gray clothes were just short leafy plants, yeah. My mistake, no problem. This one we can clearly see the golden leaves falling. But no clovers. So it's mainly Shifra and early parts of Ainsel. Let's go check our friend over here. Oh right, I think that we don't have the knight in this playthrough, do we? Let's go to the other character. Let's see if we can force him. I'm not gonna like try too hard, but let's see if we get lucky on our first or second try. Turn up always stealth. I see with the silver tainted areas don't have them, the gold tainted areas wouldn't either. Yeah, I think that's I think it's a fair conclusion. Alright. Oh. Why am I so stupid? Oh. Wait. Have I seriously not rested at the grace point? Oh my. Well, this is gonna be awkward. Ignore me! Ignore me! Ignore me! Ow! Oh my god, the loading. The lag, Jason! So, what was it again? Ow. That's not a lightning spear, right? Let me just short. There we go. Wow, dude. I literally stood still, and you've done less damage. So he's definitely got a lot of Death Prince stuff on his spear, right? Yeah, that'd be Death Prince. Nothing special about his armor, though, right? Yeah, he still has the mausoleum thing. Still has the Deathbird wings. Still has the cuckoo thing, but recolored. Actually, let's get a shot at the cuckoo thing while I'm here. Dang, even the horses are headless. You gotta commit to the bit. I do like how they actually modeled the inside of the bones and stuff for the headless horses. I do appreciate that. It's really hard to not kill this guy with killing swords. There we go. Get far away. Come on, try to range me. Range me, you coward! Ow! He spectral lanced me, that's for sure. Range me, you coward! Oh my god, it turns into a normal lance when he does it. It's funny. Come on! Do the thing! One of my viewers saw it, which means it must be which means it must be true. Ow! like a completely different spear, I'm pretty sure. That's the best part. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's just because of the fire effect. Maybe it is the same spear. At the very least, I don't think this is exactly the same with all the dangly bits that don't actually dangle, ironically enough. I think the scream is a close range attack like Shibiri and the Deathbird screams. Oh, it's a close range attack? I thought it was a range. I thought it was like a range sniper shot. Maybe I misinterpreted. Okay. All right. In that case, that's simple. Just gotta dodge around. Done. Come on, buddy. You won't. You won't, you coward. You won't, you coward. I'm gonna run out of these stupid things because I keep on using them. Oh no. Come on. I don't care if you have a 2% chance. That means it has to happen eventually, right? Here's a question. Do guidebooks actually list all the attacks enemies have? Because if so, maybe that could be listed there. Come on, coward! You won't! Well, if this attack does exist, I don't blame my viewer. Was it Nicolino? I can't remember now. My stupid goldfish memory. Or was it Varol? No, I'm just gonna blame it on Xavier. Whenever I don't remember who it is, I always say Xavier. So, Xavier, I can't recreate your suggestion. Can't always ask a data miner for it. Yeah, that's true. Because always like call up Sekiro Doobie. Regarding conifers, is it possible that they actually originate from Caelid and the fire giants took them to the mountains? Some conifers require wildfires to make their cones open. Yeah, I don't see any reason why you couldn't make that argument. I say it comes from the mountaintops because that's where I think it makes the most sense. For those large species there. But yeah, you can always make an argument that they originate from Caelid and then they're brought by the giants to the mountaintops and then they spread from there. I don't see any reason where I'd be like, oh no, that'd be impossible. Yeah, I think it's just as a possible scenario. Screw you! Lamau reminds me, Protag apparently could never get the gravel stone to drop from the lightning tears, and he got so mad when it dropped for me. Maybe the attack depends on the enemy having lowered health, like the Erdtree Guardian stuff? Maybe. Unfortunately, I don't think Varolf is Varolf, or whoever is still in the chat to confirm it, whether or not they had the enemy at low health when they did it. Oh, right, the guidebook might have something. I tried for hours, man. It made me feel insane. Okay, no, it was Kim Lee. Whoops. See, I cannot remember this shit worth of crap. I cannot remember who actually says this stuff. But yeah, you tried for hours? Okay, yeah. If you tried for hours, the chances of me getting it within, like, 5 minutes is definitely low. So yeah, assuming you didn't hallucinate it, it's an incredibly rare attack, but we might want to look at guidebooks. They might have detailed stuff. But again, I'll ask Sekiro Doobie, if maybe, or Zuli might even be able to check that. The fire giant war causing avalanches might also have helped cones get off the mountains into Altus, along with the wind, rivers, and gravity. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible that causing avalanches and stuff might cause some dispersion of seeds and things. Yeah, I can see that. I tried 75%, 50, and 25 HP. It didn't happen. Well, with that out of the way, I might just do a quick check through my screens for the thesis, and if I don't see anything immediately, we're gonna call it right now. That's for Demonic Archive, which, by the way, guys, I'm just gonna not to toot my book's own horn or anything, not like I wouldn't have interest in grifting my book right now. By the way, you might be interested in Demonic Archive, the most complete, consistent, and comprehensible account of Demon Souls ever to be put to paper, you know, just saying. But the illustrations look mighty fucking fine. Seeing that artwork by Juan is looking pretty damn good. Oh, God, fucking... I think my favorite might be, Shrine of Storms. Like, Juan did everything I asked for Shrine of Storms and better. Like, it's just absolutely amazing. Great, but Latria! Latria's really good, too! Whatever. Anyway, I'm not looking at that. Let's focus on the important stuff. From Software, Elden Ring Records. Yeah, here's Altis. We love our interesting obscure attacks. I said a lot of the conifers in Lyria seem gathered around the head of the rivers in the north and sparsely down the west and at the Moonlight Altar. If you checked my pinned, the pinned comments for the Elden Ring channel, Night Scout, you'll find my listing on like the conifers and like how they trace with the how they trace the migrations of people groups across the lands between, and you can see like stuff on like the western stuff. Basically, to keep it simple, the conifers in Liurnia go up to like about here-ish. It's like I think it goes into the ruins that are here for like the ancient dynasty or whatever, right? And it goes all the way around here, so across the entire north, along the western tip, all the way to Moonlight Altar. Then it stops. Juan or Juan for that artist's name? Neither. It's Juan with a J. It's Spanish. Again, I retweet Juan all the time on Twitter. I'll put it in the Discord, though, for you guys to find it. I think, actually, Juan has a website. Yeah, I think I'll put the website thing. But yeah, Juan's done some great work. His art for Abyssal Archive is absolutely phenomenal. Like, I'm very happy the publisher used him for doing that artwork. Again, I still think the Seath and Guinevere's Marriage is, like, my favorite work he's ever done, period. Yeah, he's got it linked. There we go. Yeah, and he has the stuff to his art station and crap. But, like, yeah, he's a very good artist. He knows how to work colors. And he has that, like, concept art look that I really wanted from my, for my books. And he just does that absolutely perfectly. Just really talented guy. I think I have everything for both Godfrey and the Altus Unification Wars. I honestly don't think I'm missing anything. Okay, do I see that red, blue, green thing? Nope, I do not see the rings that Verolf was talking about. I see a unicorn horn on the armor here, which is funny to think about, but... Nope. This is Misbegotten. These are Omen. Okay, so nothing there. Sucks that you need an account to read Twitter at all anymore beyond individually tweets. If you try to check otherwise, you can only get to posts from 2022. Yeah, I can't remember when I joined Twitter. I think it was around the time that, it was around the time that, I think my Reddit thing was starting to die down, because I don't think I had the account in, like, the Reddit for a while or anything like that. But I recall that Twitter having a thing where it could be difficult to look at some stuff. I don't know if that's changed at all since then. Could be worse. Do you have pictures of the cooldown serpent weapons? I do not. Probably want to do that for another stream then. Just to highlight that, if I ever get around to doing Rykard. That's probably gonna be way off. Capital Outskirts. Nope. I'll be honest, chat. I think we've exhausted a lot of what we can do with my my screen grabs. Like I said, my hard drive's almost full now. I need to like add another few terabytes to it. Ah, come like my beloved. Hey, Rapucha. Nope, I got everything for Langdell, I think. No, actually, I mentioned the body. I don't actually see me have a shot of the other one in front of the arena, so let's get that, just to be safe. It might be, like, somewhere earlier in the folder, but I can't remember. Go this way. If low dale means low day, yeah. Yeah, the way it's written is very obviously supposed to be evocative of the term low daylight. It's a very Miyazakiism. Anyway, as you were saying, is it possible that Sun Capital was simply named Dale? I mean, it could be named anything. Who knows? Like, do I think there's a specific particular likelihood that maybe the capital of Langdell takes its name from the Sun Capital? I don't know. I have no stance on that. I honestly think that it's just so open-ended with Sun Capital. It's safe to drop here, right? I'm pretty sure it's safe. Yeah, it's safe. Right, I can't use the horse here. I gotta get used to that. Why does it feel slow? Oh, because I turned off the game speed, not on. I am stupid. I am dumb! Hello, sir. I forgot! Thank goodness. We already got the shots of the other one in the corner here with the gladiator weapon, so we're fine. Isn't there only one item description mentioning it? Yes, I think the Sunrealm Shield is the only one that mentions the Sun Capital. In any capacity. Everything else is environmental storytelling. Maybe the Flaming Corpse will be explaining the DLC? God, wouldn't that be nice? Something to explain ashes and flame and like frickin' smoldering corpses and things like that. That'd be great if there was a lore explanation. That would be plainly, or at least obviously elucidated somewhere. But nope, still not expecting it. Oh. I just wanted to go to the place with the... There we go. Wait, it's not here? Am I crazy? Yes, I am. Can't find where that grace point is. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it, chat. I think that covers everything. Mourn. Nothing really, yeah. We're not gonna need any of that stuff. Yeah, we got the stuff in the war, we got the graveyards. I have a few things to add to Ertru's beginning now. Stuff from Gelmir, the Niall stuff. But that's not gonna be, like, much to add. Most of my stuff is going to be focused now on Altus Unification Wars. We should hopefully have that out this week. I would love, in an ideal world, to get Godric out this week, too, but I don't think it's happening. I don't think I can rush to finish that stuff and then get that all put together in 1 week, no matter how much I want to. It's just that the Godric stuff, we're at the point where it's like, it's so boring! It's all the boring information stuff, and that's going to slow down my process. I just know it. I'm going to hate writing through that stuff, but yeah, you got to do it. The whole beasts are drawn to champion stuff, along with Torrent peacefully picking the Tarnished ASAP. Makes me wonder if Sorosh approved of Horalu ASAP too. I think I mentioned the thesis that either because of, either thanks to Marika or by Sorosh, like, suing for peace on his own, like the whole thing with, getting defeated by Godfrey in battle. I think it's possible. Again, I don't think the beasts drawn to champions thing is, I don't think it's like, I don't want to say hard and fast rule, but like, I don't think it's like this automatic, like, machine type of thing. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I think it's just kind of acknowledging that, well, beasts, you know, they look for the alpha male, so they look to strength, and when you're a hero, you're obviously the quote-unquote strongest. So I think it's just a matter of Sorosh got his ass beat, and so he kind of just recognized that, okay, I know where I am in the pecking order now. But anyway, that's new post. Woo woo. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that works out. The problem is it's 20 pages with a lot of reference images needed. So like I just don't know how long it's gonna take me over these next week. Like, we'll see. I might have enough free time. Until then, at least I'll be having Honkai Star Rail to keep me occupied in the meantime. God, I'm having way too much fun with that game. But anyway, thanks for everyone for tuning in, guys. Good to have a casual Elden Ring stream again. Sorry I haven't been streaming the last few days. It just, a lot of stuff happened. Just couldn't do it. But yeah, we'll probably be doing like Honkai tomorrow or something. Gotta go through and play Pokemons. Wonderful having you all. Would wonderful if you guys could join me. If America's Boy is the new god of the Sun Capital's religion by the two fingers, and the Beast King picked someone like Torrent did, I wonder if America basically won a civil war. It's possible. I wanted to potentially mention that in the thesis, but I didn't because it's just, there's not enough to go on there. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna leave it vague enough and just say that America could come from Nameless Eternal City culture background and not specify whether she was above ground or underground. Anyway, thanks for the stream. I'll be there for sure. All right, yeah, take care, everyone. See ya. Great having you.